A message from the management. Eating and drinking while viewing these videos is not advised. Please be aware you do so at your own risk. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I'm trying to get a million things done at once, and I thought I'd do something different by answering all your comments in an email. Video. Good God, wake up, woman. Cynthia Conroy 4924. Don't mistake opinions for opinions based on incorrect facts. But wait, I'm getting too deep for this shallow brain. And to claim she grew up in a small town where people are just stunted intellectually must make those who live in her state feel insulted. We all grew up with access to education, media, etc. And if Lisa weren't so busy filling that shell of a person with crap, she may have learned something along her limited schooling. It's never too late to look up info. You're just lazy. I totally agree. It's supposed to be her job, and she doesn't know the name of anything or what the point of anything is, or what. I'll just link it down below. That gets her out of everything. James, hello James. Didn't she say in the beginning of the video? This is about Lardy's, one of the ones where she was in bed. Didn't she say at the beginning of the video she had something important to talk about? Yeah, she said she had a really bad dream, but she didn't want to tell us what it was, but she was going to whinge on and on and on about it all through the video. I know that was an absolute lie, because these were the days when she... Sorry, the writing is so small. Can I make this bigger? Oh, I can. Where are we? Da-da-da-da-da. These are the days when all she had to do was alive so she could get Dollar Tree food instead of looking for a job. She'd lay in bed and go on rants. It's so pathetic to listen to her complain about her mother. About Mother Nature, sorry. Seems like she just can't catch a break. She was in her glory here. She wouldn't even lift herself out of the bed to do her hair and makeup anymore. Also, Boston is Massachusetts. New Hampshire and the neighbouring state I love. How she... Sorry, I've lost it. The thread of this comment already, James. Can you see? Do you see the problems I have? Where are we? Also, Boston. Boston is Massachusetts. New Hampshire. I'm lost. And a neighbouring state. I love how she has to say she experienced hazardous conditions and two states. So dramatic. I also find it ridiculous that her mother spent all that money on her surgery and she had the audacity to lay there in bed and say, I know I need to get a control of my eating. Did her mum pay for the surgery? I know her mum was there with her the night before. I've never really watched that video to pay much attention to her, but did her mum actually pay for it? I thought she'd got it out of, I don't know, Medicaid or whatever it is, or insurance. Duh. Maybe I should do this later at night when I'm awake. But if her mum paid for that and then she just put all that weight back on, is it any wonder Carol's pissed at her? Her dreams are a sign. I bet if I were to ask her about a dream I had, she would tell me my dreams mean nothing. Of course she had to throw in some prescription babble, hoping someone might slide into the DMs. Isn't that the truth? Allegedly don't come for me. It's like, what's her face? I was going to do a video on why are they all exactly the same. They can't pay attention when they drive. They pull the sickness card and the woe is me, hoping to get stuff sent to them. Allegedly don't come for me. Do you know what I mean? It's like, do they all go to narc school when they're born so that... Oh, hang on, I'm not giving you a thumbs up. To learn all the things to do. Anyway, my journey to fit 71. Jules and the people who like her commentary seem jealous. I'm not jealous. Jules looks out of shape and needs an overdue makeover in every way. She hates on her but seriously loves her and wants to be her. What a pitiful thing. How can you say I'm out of shape when all you can see is my head and I'm looking down? Huh? I've posted a video. God help me today. I have posted a picture of what size I am. I did one the other day. I've just got a new... Where are we? A new police t-shirt. If I can, I'll get it off my iPad, put it on here and put it in so you can see what fucking size I am. Yes, I haven't got my hair done. I've been stuck in a bedroom for 12 years. What do you expect? MM7363 replied and said, jealous of what? Lisa is not in shape. Some would say she needs a makeover. Under. I'd love to have that kind of extra money, but I'd never use it on what she does. I'd pay for my mum to have the healthcare she needs. You do know you can dislike people or what they do and not be jealous, right? Exactly. Why is that the only thing that they can throw? You're jealous, you're jealous, you're jealous. I'm not jealous. So now they're back. Why is it your business what she does with the money that her and her husband have worked hard for? Did we ever say it was our business? We just have an opinion on it. Just because someone doesn't walk around advertising what charity they've given to or who they've helped doesn't mean that they've not done it. Well, you obviously don't know Lisa that well, do you? And yes, Jules, and apparently you are jealous. You're jealous of her life and lifestyle. Deep inside you wish you could afford the things she has. Also have a loving husband that supports you. I have a loving husband that supports me, thank you very much. If you knew anything about this channel or what we're actually doing here, you'd understand and you'd know already. But you obviously don't. If you did, you wouldn't be in this chat being such a douchey Karen. Well, why are you here being a douchey Karen? The only thing that I'm picking up from you is that you're lonely, miserable, pathetic, old and a constant victim. Get a life, please. And what does all this say about you, my journey to fit 71? Philly can't deal. Is that what you know? I'm sorry if I've got it wrong. This is about Glenda. I never knew these grifting clowns existed until we were all on COVID lockdown and I needed something to pass the time. Glenda Merle caught my eye at first. I thought she was an older woman trying to make it in the big world. Then I came across others similar to her, the poor homesteader and the serious alcoholic, who doesn't work but drunk streams and spouts hatred and anger while begging for money and gifts. And of course Laurie Beth, who I watched until I could take no more. That's why I appreciate channels like yours, Jules. Thank you. We can't do much about the fact that these people exist to scam, but at least we know there are others besides ourselves that see these fools for what they are worth, and not everyone is insane. Haha. Thank you. And the reason I'm doing this is so people come here and they see and maybe it ticks something. They think, hang on a minute, she might be right. And then they watch a few videos and they learn something. But no, these people that come here once, oh, I stumbled upon your channel and I think you're a jealous bitch. Well, you obviously haven't watched any videos, have you? Claire F, she really looks much healthier here, Lisa. Didn't she though? She looked really pretty then. I don't know what she did to herself. She gets obsessed about a certain thing and she won't leave it alone until it's fixed. And this is what she's ended up looking like. I don't get it. I really don't. Pearl's Coffee, 5830. Hi, Jules. I always thought you couldn't walk and you have a lovely figure. Thanks for the videos. I'm not sure if this is pure on sarcasm, but I never said I couldn't walk and you didn't see my figure. So thanks for the comment, Pearl. The management announcement, sorry. Jane said, the management announcement gets me every time. Bowie's here for the crack. I need to settle him for the night. Oh, I said Bowie, didn't I? Bowie! Bowie is our mascot. He's Jane's dog and he's adorable and he's not happy at the moment and he's suffering from anxiety. So if everybody could put up some prayers or well wishes for Jane and the family, that would be great. Elizabeth! Dear manager, thanks for the advice. How come that slug is still in bed? Get up and move your body. Exercise yourself and the dogs. If I soaked my nails in acetone that long, they'd fall off. Such a great and knowledgeable teacher. Nails need to breathe, silly woman. You're such a bore. Or is that a bore? Sleep well. Bowie. It's Bowie. I've always said Bowie, though. I'm bad, aren't I? Hugs, Jane. Looks like her nails have a fungal infection, doesn't it, though? Expert. No, I know my limitations and love to learn from others. Exactly, that's what I was saying. You can't just read a book and be a fucking expert. Who does she think she is? Wigging out. She's a nail expert. The way she's a weight loss expert. Yes, smart people don't think WV is the abbreviation for Wyoming. and they can count to 10 without having to use their fingers. Why would anyone take advice from her? Reading a book and calling yourself an expert is a special kind of stupid. She cannot for the life of her understand why she isn't YouTube famous, because she believes her delusions about herself. Isn't that the truth? It's like Glenda's doing the same. Oh, I got stuck in the shower. I stuck my finger in a hole. She really thought that was going to go viral. Really? I'm called Demera? Demera. I'm calling you Demera. She really does plod around like a penguin in flats and flip-flops. Like, she does though, doesn't she? Just clumps about. Where are we? Bonnie. Hello, Bonnie. Expert in what? The nails look terrible. Lots of damage. I've read a lot of books about marine biology, but I'm certainly not going to jump in the ocean because I'm far from an expert. Oh, she's definitely jealous, lol. So true. Lol, I can't swim, so won't be jumping in anytime soon. Hugs. That was from Elizabeth. Deb Gordon. You didn't do it out of principle because you haven't got any. Your commentary is perfection. Thank you, Deb. That's so sweet. I'm just catching up, Jules. Ugh. Life happens. As I get older, I'm just now realising what everyone has always said, that no matter the good times or rough times, life goes on and you will always find your way. I'm glad I have friends to lean on. Okay, enough about me now. The nails are so easy to remove. You grab a corner of them with a file and they pop right off. I never go through the steps that Lardy does. No buffing, no soaking needed. Oh my goodness, she just has to be so extra. Laugh my ass off. Love you, Jules. Take care, Pat. Sending you hugs and love. Ashley Rumour. She's going to come back either £400 and begging for money, or sunken in from Ozempic, still begging for money. I'm wondering if she's... That's the thing. If she got Ozempic, she'd be back, wouldn't she? Look at me. But isn't there a hell of a lot of side effects with Ozempic? All I'm reading is bad things at the moment, but Lardy doesn't care, does she? She's like, oh, I just want... It's like the initial gratification, isn't it? I want to be skinny now. I don't care if it gives me cancer or anything. Pat, so what if people are fake on Facebook? It should make no difference in her life. Why does she let it bother her so much? Just makes her more miserable. She's so jealous that people have family and friends in her life, and she obviously doesn't. Her bragging on herself turns people off. Humble she is not. She couldn't spell humble, Pat. Mamacita. What lens was this hypocritical, self-absorbed idiot narc looking through when she passed judgment on the woman in the elevator with a chipped pedicure, etc.? Thank you, George. You're welcome, honey. That's the thing. People don't see what she says. They don't see the passive-aggressive digs. They don't see the snide look she gives at Brooke. See? They're all the fucking same. Boring, isn't it, though, Angie? Very. I gave my cats catnip to give me entertainment. Ugh, bad idea. Kittens are running around like mad. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Looks like you had a busy weekend. I've yet to have a cat that actually reacts to catnip. I had a cat called Nikki when I was about 16. And I thought, oh, I'll get her some catnip. And she just looked at it. And I got her a mouse with catnip in. And she just looked at the mouse and looked at me as if to say, yeah, and? You want me to do what? It was like none of them have ever been bothered. Earth, Moon and Stars. Who do you hate more, Lardy or Lisa? And if you had a chance to ask them one question, what would it be? Oh, what a cool comment. I don't hate any of them. I hate what they do to others. That's what I get angry about. How they mistreat their family and their children. How they scam people out of money. That I hate. Them, to be fair, they can't actually help it, can they? Because they're narcs and they don't know they're narcs, and that's how they were born, and that's what they do, and there's fuck all we can do about it. The only thing I can do is warn people not to get scammed by them. If I had a chance to ask them one question, what would it be? Oh man, would I get an honest answer? I'd ask this question if I got an honest answer. I'd ask Lardy, was the car ever really repossessed? I'd ask Cynthia, Why was she such a bitch to her husband? I would ask Glenda, how much longer does she think she can get away with what she's doing? And Lisa, I wouldn't ask her, I'd tell her. I'd say, rather than focusing on how to get a real Birkin and be in with the in crowd, maybe you should spend time with your children and your husband, because one day you're going to wake up a lonely old woman and they won't be there to assist you. That's what I'd do. Miss P. Funny. Wow, I just happened to pawn this channel. Did you make much money on it? In my feed, and I'm so shocked about how many bitter, judgmental and probably jealous, what is with the fucking jealous, people are in the comments, also including the host of the channel. I don't know the woman the video is about. Right, so you've come here, this is your first time here, and you don't know Lisa, yet you're making a judgment on what we're doing here without knowing anything. Huh? Maybe you should watch the pinned video on my channel, or you should stick around and learn a bit before you comment. I don't know the woman the video is about, but good God, people, get a life for hating on her so much. You are giving her the biggest platform for non-celebrity that I've seen in a long time. I mean, is she a celebrity? She might as well be. This entire video dedicated to her. There's lots of videos and channels dedicated to people on YouTube. What corner have you been stuck in? Have a look around, and you're not very funny. Classy lady. I used to live in Newport Beach, California. I worked there too. I was lucky to have an affordable place to live, but everyone around me was uber rich. Designer everything in a way you cannot imagine. I would stroll around Fashion Island and women had huge diamonds on, Chanel bags and so forth and so on. I used to want a Chanel bag so bad, but I do not have a lifestyle that requires it and would just be a pretender and not real to myself. I will say again, what does she do? Since I've started following you, she's probably spent over $40,000 in bags. I can see if she lived in Palm Beach, but what does she do to need these things and so much of it? I could see if she lived in Palm Beach, but I do not see her going anywhere. Because she doesn't go anywhere, classy lady. That's the thing. She goes to McDonald's and she goes to park somewhere in a car park somewhere so she can have me time and eat her McDonald's. Where else does she go? She goes shopping, obviously. Sephora. She's at Sephora all the time. But as for going somewhere proper, she doesn't. So she doesn't need the bags. She's buying the bags as a fuck you to the woman back in the day that had a party that she took her kids to and she had donkeys and blow up castles. She took that as an insult to her, and ever since that day she's trying to one up everybody else, and it's sad. And I've said it in the videos. I've tried talking to her. She doesn't listen. She's going to wake up one day with no family and a bunch of bags. They're not going to talk to her. So then what does she do? It's sad. Shan shares, ha ha ha, always love it when your violin makes an appearance. So do I. It's my favouriteest little present that I have ever got. Thank you, Shan. This is Shan who got us the little violin. And it always sits here in pride of place right next to my laptop so I can grab it. And beside it, I've got the little violin and I've got the bouncer counter. And they sit there all the time for when I need to make a point. Avalon Dreaming. She had to mention KY Jelly, which is a sexual lubricant in the US. It went over my head. I didn't really... Because I know it was like, oh, it'd be like Vaseline or something. And I didn't really think. And I said, oh, why didn't you use your shampoo? But the amount of people now that have mentioned the KY Jelly, I can't get away with it. Can't get away from it. And it's left an image in my head that I don't want. Simply Matt. Hi Matt. Lardy, you lost it years ago. She didn't have it, Matt. See, Elizabeth, she didn't have it. She didn't have anything to lose. Michelle is here. Those people at the Gossip Bakery are harassing me. They named me Rebecca Deach. This person doesn't exist, yet they all make her up. I almost want to create an account with that name, but I'm too busy to do it. So sick of them harassing my email with the name with that name and signing me up for offers. The owner of that site gave out my personal email. The owner of that site shouldn't give out your personal email. She shouldn't. You can report them for that, you know. I don't know who Rebecca Deach is, though. Posting it on the site and then rename. No, they're not allowed to do that. You can report them for that. That's the whole point. You're not supposed to dox anybody, which is why you're not supposed to let anybody know who you are. That was the whole point. But like I said, I doxed myself, so I just left myself up there as myself because I didn't see the point in pretending to be someone else, because that would have been fucking stupid. Like somebody else does, coming in saying how fun she thinks and how good looking she thinks this other person is when anyone talks about her and it's her. It's just silly. I posted in Sentis Bell, Living with Money Mom forum, and man do they hate that woman, calling her fat, blah blah blah, when she's quite nice. They are especially hateful in that section of the forum. If anyone wants to join under that name to bother them, maybe they'll get a taste of their own medicine. To be honest, Michelle, I'm not really sure what it is you're wanting people to do or what you're saying. I don't know who Sentis Bell is. I've no idea what Rebecca Deach is, but what I would say is, if they've doxed you, report them. Christine, 1340. Estee Lauder Bron Goddess. Ooh, it makes me want to wear dresses. Yes, you dimwit. I bought a bottle 2 years ago and it makes me want to vomit. Never smelt something so nasty. I actually like Bronze Goddess, so I got it. She influenced me to try it because she kept going on and on and on and on. And it does sort of smell like summer. But I did like it. That's funny. Church of POS. Is it Church of POS or is it POS? The marks on her arms are from self-picking at us. Oh, so she picks herself just like Lardy. See? What is it? They're all made in the same factory. If you go back to her video, she has open sores all over, especially when she's under a lot of stress. Lardy. She should have called this video Uncle Fester has an orgasm. I was going to say, what is it? Organism. Elizabeth, lol, well said. Oh, hang on, I haven't clicked you up. Oops, clicked you down. Laughing hysterically. Those grunts and groans are positively porn-worthy. Aren't they, though? Uncle Fester. That's what we're going to have to call her, isn't it? Uncle Fester. See, and you see sometimes it pops up twice. So if yours hasn't got a thing, because sometimes I don't bother doing it to both. It's weird. It'll eat a comment or it'll post it twice. It's really weird. Kelly Dunn. She doesn't work or really go anywhere. Where does she wear all these high-end brand clothing? Sad, pitiful life. Can never get enough of buying things she doesn't need. Just to buy things for an immediate sugar high, and then it's over. And just that's the thing. That's why she pays for expedited shipping as well. She has to have. It's like I used to say about my daughter, Madam, can you get me this? She used to think that the CD thing would pop out the side of the laptop and the thing would be on there. She has to have it now. And if she doesn't get it now, when it turns up, the buzzer's worn off. It's quite sad, really. Lisa, you look like a tube of sherbet dib-dab in the yellow dress. See, this is what goes on when I'm doing comments. I spend half the time laughing. Very funny, Kay. That yellow dress and camera-looking bag are cheap. Sorry, this is Elizabeth. Are cheap and tatty. Saw several brands of clothes, shoes, handbags, etc. being made in sweatshops in India. Appalling conditions. Yeah, I've seen a programme on it, and it's sad. Working in tremendous heat for about $5 a day. Lisa, please remember you're in a bubble in Wormwood. Show gratitude by adopting a family in a third world country and making their lives better. It's shameful behaviour. Oh, but according to Funny Fit or whoever the fuck it was before, we don't know what she's donating. Yes, we do. And Hannah agrees 100%. Just to make it clear, I'm financially blessed, but this makes me more aware to be charitable and show gratitude. Pardon me, no need to flaunt, and believe me, no jealousy here. We know that, Elizabeth. None of us are jealous. I'm living for the day when somebody comes here and accuses us of something else other than jealousy. That'd be fun. Janet, I started watching her 5 or 6 years ago, thought she was interesting. Then came the e-begging. From bad to disgusting. Lots of people finally learned the truth and she lost subs. To this day, I can't believe the people who still believe her. The problem is, Janet, right, because I've said this to Jed, my husband, because not all of you have been here long enough. Jed's my husband, Tech Help's my son, and Madam's my daughter. I've said to Jed often, how do they sleep at night? How can they do this? What the fuck? I don't understand. I just can't compute it. And he says, that's because you're an empath. You can't imagine that there's people in the world that do things like that. And that's the thing. The people still donating to her and giving to her are kind, nice people. And they cannot compute that she's lying. They think she's genuine because they wouldn't do it, so they don't think anybody else would do it. And that's the problem. Elizabeth, there are many gullible, naive fools out there for narcissists to prey on. Some are fools, not all, Elizabeth. Tiffany Phillips, I never watched an e-begging channel before I stumbled upon her. Real life on social security. That's the heading video title I saw one day, and I was like, I'd sort of clicked on for 2 seconds and it was like, oh my lord, I can't afford it. And it was like, oh, another no. And then I just moved on, but I didn't realise how bad she was till people came here and said to me, please, please, please do. Glenda, felt sorry for her at first. Exactly. Then my common sense kicked in and I thought, something seems off. Then after I watched another, it all just seemed like bad acting. Then I googled her name and found her Facebook page and was really disgusted. Oh, I should go look at that. That's the thing, see, that's what people should do nowadays, is Google their name. When you come here and you're like, why are they picking on this person? Either stick around and watch a few videos and find out. Go to the channel main page and see anything that's pinned. Google the name or search the name in YouTube and before you say, why don't you leave them alone? Find out why they're not being left alone first. Robin Spencer, there is so much horror going on in the world and a stupid bag lawsuit is all she's thinking about. Really? Yeah, that, and should we really be mad at Pamela Anderson for not wearing makeup? Maya Lightseeker, can I just say your dog is adorable. I love it when dogs get Fibro, I love you. Get groomed and they cut their ears straight like that. They look so cute. That's what I do. For brain bleach, I watch cats being silly, dogs being groomed and stuff like that. And I just love watching people grooming dogs. I was thinking she looks weird too. Looks like more caked on makeup and more Botox. It's like she got an awful mask. So unreal looking. She doesn't know when to stop. Yeah, it does look like she's had more work done. Because that look there. No, it's weird. Wow. Exactly, Bonnie. Wow. What else can we say but wow? Patricia Burns, why would you video this? I worked with my rotator cuff injury, went and got steroid injections, and off I went. Ha ha ha. I've had back surgeries as a child and never made those noises. I know. And it was the looking at the camera as well. It's like, I said to Jed, he came in and I said to him, when you're in pain, what's the first thing you do? And he closed his eyes and grimaced. And it's like, exactly. Wigging out. I said the same thing and my maiden name is Burns. Is it? Right, I've met so many Burnses on here. Someone let me know there's a large Burns clan in Scotland, even though I'm Irish. Oh, I'm Irish descent. Well, welcome aboard, Patricia. You're Scottish. Well, I never knew that. Cool. A lot of Celts here, isn't there? See, this has been done twice as well. YouTube. Oh, and that was a thing. I was chatting to somebody yesterday. God, I can't remember the name now. And they were saying that the garden that Glenda videoed in isn't even her garden. It's behind her apartment block, and it's like a communal thing, or maybe, I don't know. But she was saying they had chickens, and that Glenda goes over there and throws hard bagels at them. So I said, that's mean, I hope they peck her legs. Then this thing popped up from YouTube. We've deleted that comment for harassment and bullying. And it's like, oh, go fuck yourself. Actually pay attention to the woman I'm talking about and get rid of her. That's what you should be spending your time on. Elizabeth polishes under the eyes again. I nearly said Polish then. Moaning and groaning. Narcissists are mentally ill. Slender Gully. I know, it's a great name, isn't it? Everyone has pain. Just strong people get through. Jules, you don't need the backstory to sum up this diva. Lardy, Lisa, and now this grifter. I know, it's like they're all related, isn't it? It's weird. That's that what you're calling her now, Slender Gully. Get out there and walk. Far too overweight. Grunting from fingers in the orifices with lubricant. At least you didn't say the KY thing. She watched a documentary on hyenas and has been trying to copy in their laughter ever since. It's a pretty vibe. I don't know what she's laughing at, though. Can somebody please tell me what the fuck is Lisa laughing at? It's like, oh, I'm watching crafting on the telly. What? Why? Who? What are you laughing at, you stupid woman? Boys, Graham. Is it boys? Anyway. This is about Glenda. She had surgery in August 2023. Can I just say thank you to all the Glenda people that have come over here, because you're a great help, because we don't know the backstory, and so it's great when you can answer a question I don't know or fill in a blank. It's great. Thank you. She had surgery in August 2023. Notice how she touched up on her shadow circles from beginning of the videos. A non-Glenda comment. I was newly divorced from my second husband. He had found a box of Christmas ornaments. Being sociable, I asked how he was. He went into a story about a health issue. He was given meds. I'm a retired nurse. He explained he had to go back into hospital for complications. He always berated me for reading the medical inserts with meds, specifically side effects. Long story short, the pharmacy misfiled his script. The pharmacy had given him a script that would ripen his cervix. Fuck! Then when he found out, he kept repeating that I would have killed him for not checking. Oh my God. See, now you can turn around and say, see, I was right. Told you. Read the thing. Agree with everything you say, Jules. You're as smart as a tack. I wish I was, Elizabeth, but thank you very much. Brilliant commentary. Thanks for sharing, Jules. Thank you, Gen X Granny. Conferences. Oh my God. Is she a CEO of a company? But that's what she thinks. She said... What did she say? She's at the peak of her career. Whatevs. Patriot Angel. I wondered what Lisa did to her face too. She looks like that lady who had all the plastic surgery to look like her cat. Oh, it's Jocelyn Wildenstein, also known as Catwoman. What the hell? I can't get past that to even comment anymore about the rest of the video. She does look like her, doesn't she? She's done something weird. Or Pete Burns. She better stop now before she does one more thing that will put her right over the edge into Uncanny Valley. Sorry, that was Baddie One Shoe. I loved Pete. He should never have messed with his face. Lisa does resemble Pete. It's such a... he died way too young. Poor Pete. But will she learn? Lisa, people lie from doing stupid things to their face. Maya Lightseeker. I live with a narcissist. Oh, God love you. Get away. Start saving some money, pack a bag and do one. The only way I could live the rest of my life was to go cold turkey on my mother. It's like no contact is the only way to go. They love moaning in pain for others, seeking sympathy. Exactly. Hence the video. It's all exaggerated. She's loving it, especially when she reads all the comments expressing sympathy and praising her efforts. Sorry, but I was laughing all through it. Yeah, it made me laugh too. But I just, because I don't know her, it was like, oh, maybe she is in pain. And it's like, I'm still that bit of an empath in me that's like, oh, do I know? But if it's all put on, then yeah, I'll laugh. It's comic gold. It sure is, wigging out.
Moaning for money. Now there's a title, Tiffany. I live in NC where she lives and we literally have no palm trees. Didn't she get some put in her new house? I seem to remember when she said, when she gave the tour of the new house, the empty tour, she said we're cutting those trees down and we're putting in palm trees. Unless I've misheard it. Who could possibly need this many Lily Pulitzer dresses? Exactly, Karen. All you need to do is watch her closet clear out and you'll see how many dresses she already has. And that's not all of them because she has multiple closets. Wigging Out says she gives Lardo a run for her money in the faking pain department. Why would you post this crap? Who cares? Yo, Laurie Beth, this is you in about 10 years, lol. Frankly, I find it difficult to believe this slug of a woman did anything physically strenuous enough to tear anything. So true. Beguile me. Jules, lol. She definitely seemed to be enjoying this a little too much. Her acting skills are subpar, to say the least. I know. And I said to Jed, do you want to listen to this? And he heard the first and he was like, no, turn it off. I don't want to listen. Lou G, I had to fast forward through this one, Jill. So sorry about that. I don't blame you, Lou. Jed was the same. He was like, turn it off. Rather, turn it off, because he's gone deaf in one ear now, hasn't he? All I could think is, I know some internet pervs are loving this. Yes. I mean, why would she even post this? Just for views? I don't know. But no thank you. I totally agree. And Deb Gordon says she's desperate for a viral video. Aren't they all? It's quite sad, really. She's... MJ Brownlee says about Lisa, she's insufferable. I can't with her. Clown face. Only thing that makes her tolerable is your hilarious commentary. Thank you very much. The Nikki 58. This is about Lisa. After watching the first video she posted after her trip, I thought she looked different as well. It might have been that she'd pulled her hair back in a ponytail too tight that gave the illusion of fillers. It certainly wasn't her eyes or makeup skills. Her eye makeup skills. Jane. D1 is vulgar and absolutely disgusting. I can't stand her. I never could. She looks down her nose at the people who pay her wages. Exactly. She looks down her nose at everyone that isn't her. Or everyone that isn't skinny, pretty, and has designer handbags. And people don't see it. How do they not see it? I think she's a very miserable, unhappy individual. The first time I saw her, my impression was that she was playing to perverts. She's an attention-seeking, unattractive, vile woman. She has no skills, qualifications, or social awareness. She's an absent mother and possibly wife. She was obviously spoilt rotten. She has serious mental illnesses, a selfish, morally void, pretentious older woman, possibly lying about her age. No jest. Hides behind a fake southern, God-fearing, phony persona. I don't understand why anyone supports her. She's laughing at her plebs all the way to the bank. Jealous of her daughter and has absolutely no interest in her son from a very young age. This has been my personal opinion and observation from when I first saw her. Just disgraceful. And you hit the nail on the head, Jane. That is it exactly. And that's why I don't like her. It's got nothing to do with her money or what she buys or where she goes. It's about the way she treats or doesn't treat her family and people around her. Nikos, hello. About Glenda. Funny how those horrible dark circles under her eyes miraculously disappeared after her stupid subscribers paid for her new tyres. I know, it's a miracle. I'm pretty sure she had plenty of donation money left over that she burned on crap that she never showed in a video. I hope her subscribers eventually comprehend how much she has taken advantage of them and they all drop her. Is there any reason, Glenda, why you can't get a job like all the rest of us and work hard and make money to support yourself? I can't wait to see the day when everyone unsubscribes from her channel and she has to actually get a job. She won't last a day. How do they get all the subscribers though? Everyone's saying they bought them. Did Lardy buy them as well? Did Lisa buy hers? Or has she just slowly accrued them? There's a question. Wigging out, how many boob shots does one woman have to post? She really is in love with her selfie self, isn't she? It's sick. Lips and tits, that's all you see from her. Jane, anyone with that amount of cosmetic surgery and still looks 20 years older than her years is almost impossible. Yet D1 manages to look horrendous. That amount of makeup on top, how is that possible? Untreated mental illness is rather sad to watch, playing out in front of our very eyes. Jane, yes, definitely has had more work done. Her hair is receding at speed. It was just her face, it just looks so weird. And I'm looking at her most days, so it was obviously a big jump for me to notice. Nikos, can you imagine her, this is about Glenda, can you imagine her poor neighbour having to listen to all that bullshit? I know. Looks like the dark circles under her eyes miraculously came back too. Hollywood's on the phone, Glenda. They're looking for another crappy actor to hire. I know, can you imagine being the neighbour? You'd be like, ooh, she got a visitor. I don't want to find out. Mitz Hackett 9145 back Glenda came here at the suggestion of Slender. Thank you. Hope you both can do a live together. That would be awesome. If I'm ever awake at the same time she's live, that would be great. But the thing is, I've got nothing to give. What's the word I'm hoping for? Because Laura knows all about her. I don't know anything. So she'd run rings around me in her life. Glenda has been a con her entire life. Once you follow down her rabbit hole of deception, you'll be amazed how much and how long she's been a con. She's a bad egg. I've been hearing that from everybody. It's quite scary, really. Raven, this is about Lisa. Lisa has become that girl that wants everyone to be jealous of her because she has everything. She's making up for not fitting in with the rich people, popular mums when her kids were little. Sick woman. Exactly, that's what I just said. She's still fucking salty from the bouncy house and donkeys. That's ridiculous. Deb Gordon. She shops alone because she probably has no friends. Most narcissists don't. That's true. And no, she doesn't. No friends. No words, Bonnie. Yeah, I know. I get like that most days looking at her. 479119974. Whoever you are. This is about Lisa. Jules, I completely 100% agreed. This woman is looking weird. I've been thinking she stopped getting fillers or they did her wrong. In her last video, she's looking different, not in a good way. She's looking rough. Probably her extreme strict diet is catching up with her. Exactly. Even her hair is in horrible condition. Dry, frizzy, and her hairline is receding. Not wondering. She is not even mentioning her hair journey anymore. I know she has pounds of makeup and filters in her videos, so I just can't imagine how she looks all natural. Does anyone know what is that weird thing in her neck? It moves like a little mouth. It's so hard to focus. Elizabeth has been screaming about that little thing in her neck for ages. Apparently, what was it? She mentioned it to the doctor and he's keeping an eye on it. It was something, but not something to worry about, and I can't remember what it was. Oops. Judy Whittlesey, sub through Slender, also an Anglophile. Yay! Welcome aboard, Judy. Hope you make some friends here. There's lots and lots of nice people in this corner of the YouTubes. I'm fairly sure you know, but just in case, please don't follow any medical advice from Glenda Sullivan. No, we won't. Thank you. Karen Tracy, she's looking like a washed-up porn actress. What the heck happened to her face, head? I'm asking the same question, Karen. I don't know. Something weird's going on. Melody M. A lot of people don't understand that Advil is a brand name for ibuprofen. Oh, so if they think they're taking two different meds, they aren't. And Tylenol is now suspected of causing autism from pregnant mums taking it. Plus, taking too much is hard on your liver. Nothing is safe. Yeah, but ibuprofen's a fucking nightmare. And so if you're taking Advil and ibuprofen, whoa, Please, anybody out there that ever thinks they should take an ibuprofen or something with the same, a different name but the same thing, please don't. They're fucking dangerous. Lisa's not her real name, it's Melissa. Yeah, so's Brooke. She's Melissa and Brooke's Melissa Brooke, isn't she? User Q03MK1CK7H. That's an easy name to remember. I'm surprised those comments were not immediately removed by Lisa. She usually does. She was obviously busy with something and Brooke wasn't on the ball, or her editor wasn't, but no one's allowed to leave a bad comment anywhere. Same as with all of these narcs, it immediately gets disappeared. Bonnie, oh no, it's almost like she had 2 knee replacements. Oh, that's funny. They're all the same though, aren't they, Bonnie? It's really sad. Just as annoying as Lardass. She could be her sister, couldn't she, Matt? Tammy Anderson, LBL. She's very protective of her son. Lol. Didn't she leave him alone at the YMCA and on a cruise ship? Yes, she did. She isn't protective of him at all. It's whatever suits the situation. It's quite sad, really. She'd be there at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, Burke's not back yet. I don't know where he is. He could have gone overboard. I've just read the first line. Raven says about Lisa, Ellie Mae Clampett does Las Vegas. Sir, where's your nearest Sephora? She's going out of town with Mummy and Daddy. What about her husband? Did her mum and dad go with her? Oh, I forgot. She gives him the luxury of taking care of opening her boxes, returning her overpriced crap, grills her meat and shrimp, and let's not forget he gets to watch TV with her at night. What a life. It's quite sad, really, isn't it? Rosalia Bernstein says fake tits and fake lips. Yep, true. Bay 6768 says, oh my god, she really is a simpleton. I just can't with this idiot Lisa. She's going to stick out like a sore thumb in Vegas wearing that floral dress at that rooftop evening mixer. Apart from the clothes, what sort of conversation is she having? Oh, I really like your lipstick. What are you wearing? Oh my god, your legs look amazing. What do you use? Susan Pash, her hair is looking horrible, so damn frizzy. That's her natural hair, apparently, when she doesn't do anything to it. I'd like to see her do it and put curly stuff in it and leave it curly. Contrasty. Sorry, Jules, I can't judge anyone, for feeling empty or lonely and using shopping as a distraction. That's not what... I'm not judging her for that, Contrasty. Technically, Lisa D1 is creating content for her social media accounts. It's a beast that must be fed. She's using that as an excuse. That's the problem. She's got... she's empty and she's lonely and she's looking for a distraction. But she's a covert narc. I don't care what she does with her money. It's what she's doing to other people. I've said umpteen times in videos, Lisa, you don't need to do this. Try wearing the stuff you've already got. Shop your closet. Look for a look on Pinterest and shop your closet and do that. Say, oh right guys, I saw this look, thought it was great. Do you remember this dress we bought back whenever? I showed you this one whenever. I decided to put this and this together. Like that girl I watch. She gives all her clothes a name. She's tall and thin with a sticky head. No, she's tall and thin with dark hair and she's like, right, shall we do this? I'm sure some of you have seen her. I can't think of her name. She's really funny. Lisa could do that. I'm not judging her for spending her money. She can do whatever the fuck she wants with her money. But she's going to look back one day when she's all on her own with nothing but designer handbags and closets full of fucking dresses. Shopping is just as addictive as alcohol. You get a high from it and then regret the money you wasted away. She needs therapy, not shopping. She does, Deb. But she won't listen. How long have I been saying, Lisa, you need to go and get therapy. Go and see someone. Your family don't give a shit. But I do. Go and have your head read. I'm not judging, I'm trying to help. Ashley Rumour, she has said many times that Lily P is not her style. What the fuck is this? Exactly, you can't. Whatever suits the situation, Ashley. Other people like Lily P, so now she does. User, whatever that is, says, good God, I just watched rotator cuff geriatric porn. Oh dear, you lot are so funny. Melissa Bella, you are so right about ibuprofen. I took it for my fibro and I ended up with a ruptured ulcer. Fortunately, I only lost a third of my stomach and my duodenum. The surgeon told me that even 1 or 2 ibuprofen a week can cause ulcers. It's not from overuse, which most people assume. Please give your brother-in-law my best. I will, Melissa, and I'm sending you my best as well. My gran, she had an ulcer, and I don't know why, because I was young at the time, and I don't know if she'd been taking them or not, but I remember going to bed one night and she'd been throwing up in the bathroom. I may have told this story before, but there's new people, so she was throwing up in the bathroom, and there was my gran, my mum and me in this masonette, they called them, and the bathroom didn't have a window, it had a fan, and the fan kept going for like 20 minutes after you'd turn the light off, so it was really annoying. So most of the time we put the light on outside the bathroom door and didn't use the light in the bathroom unless we really needed to. So she was in there in the dark throwing up, and I went and gave her a kiss and a hug before I went to bed, and I said that I hope she felt better in the morning. Well, I couldn't sleep because I was listening to her in the bathroom. The next thing, anyway, my mum came up and put the light on, and apparently she'd been throwing up clots of blood. So my mum had to run to the neighbours, because we didn't have a phone then, and get an ambulance and get her in. And she lost 3/4 of her stomach, and she lost so much weight, and she died not long after that because she just couldn't get any nutrients in her body, because she could eat, I don't know, fucking half an egg and that was it. She was full up for the day. So I often wonder if that was ibuprofen as well. But it needs a warning. I don't know why they haven't taken it off the thing. A painkiller I was on, Proximol, was taken off the shelves, but my doctor was still prescribing it for me. That shows you what a decent doctor he is. And it was due to suicide risks. And it's like, when they know that about a tablet, why don't they just take it off the shelves? They shouldn't still be selling it. It's fucking dangerous. Vicky Petrarca. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your names, aren't I? Thank you for pointing out those comments. It's great that some people are being honest. A lot of people are honest, Vicky, but it depends on how long they get left up, because she deletes them all. I have to say, Lynn Schlatter, I have to say, attention whore. I hope you're talking about Glenda and not me. T7. Her hairline looked like she's balding, but getting random hair plugs. Ooh, she wouldn't do that, would she? I must say, though, when men get it, it looks really good. Like, what's that footballer? Rooney. He had it done and he looked really good. And then an actor I really like, I just call him Hop Ho. What's his name? Oh God, I'm useless today. See? Fibro doesn't affect you at all. Oh God damn it, what's his name? He was in Cold Feet. Anyway, hang on. He got his hair done. James Nesbitt. He was losing his hair. Look at that face, isn't he cute? He lost his hair, was losing his hair, and he went and got it done. And then when they redid Cold Feet many years on, in one of the episodes, the other fella says to him, hang on a minute, didn't you have less hair last time I saw you? And it was like, see, he doesn't care. At least he's honest about it. It looks good on men. If they could do it for women, I'd have it done. I wouldn't. No, I'm not that desperate. She does look funny in this video, Jill. She needs to stay out of the sun before she gets cancer. Yeah, people have told her she doesn't listen. She doesn't care. Her skin looks fried. Jules, I'm dying at your comments right now. I'm going to pee myself laughing. I'm going to have to give out tenner pants, aren't I, as well as a warning. You nailed her, Jules. I knew you would. That's Lynn Schlatter about Glenda. Thank you very much. I just hate seeing people con people. It's so annoying. Mamacita, her latest ad nauseum phrase. At a town. Yeah. I'm going out of town. Is extremely annoying, not to mention pretentious. What about the people who are unable for whatever reason to get out of town? Idiot. She surely is. She doesn't care about anyone but herself. Watch out, Lily P. You might soon find Lisa stalking you. Ain't that true? Isn't it funny how everything goes like that or does like this? Or I'll have to get John. Shan, Lord alive, where did you find this thing? This is disgusting. People have been asking me for ages to do her, Shan, and because I didn't know her backstory, I kept putting it off. But now, a lot of her people are here, so they're filling me in on all her backstory. And the lady that knows her really well has got a channel called Slender Gully. So if you want to have a look and figure out who she is and why she is, that's where to go. Miss Gracie Macy, Jules, when you mock Lisa's cackle, I almost lose my shit from laughing so hard. When Lisa Ding Dong Dumbo 1 calls herself a Barbie girl, I almost chucked. It's true, isn't it? And she's not a girl. Oh, what am I going to do? Yeah, exposed by Jules' tenner pants on the way. Miss Gracie Macy, the photo still at 3:55 is spot on. Of Lisa, the corny-assed hillbilly from the trailer park. Right, let's see what it is. That's right up my alley. She doesn't realise how daft she looks, does she? Oh dear. I don't even know how Lisa can hold her bobble head up in public, knowing that your channel that tells the truth about Lisa, the narcissist shopaholic, exists and that people are watching and commenting. I hope she's watching your channel and she knows how many people cannot stand her. Looks like people are calling her out on her own channel as well. They have been forever, Gracie Macy, but at the start she was the one that was deleting everybody. See, that's the thing. That's another question I'd ask them. Why the hell can they not have a normal conversation with someone? Or a debate on something? Why are people not allowed to leave a comment that isn't blowing smoke up their hole? I don't get it. OMG, 6:59, that comment was nail on the head. Let me see. Yesterday. What you described is exactly what Lisa is doing, trying to keep up. That is exactly it. And people don't see it. She's desperately trying to be somebody. And she's a nobody. And it's like, can she not just be happy being a nobody in glitter and sequins without trying to be a somebody with a fucking Birkin bag? Is Lisa of mixed race? She's awfully dark for a white girl from the south. Or is she just loving the vitamin D? She's lays out in the sun as much as she can, MJ Brownlee, and that's what she does. So, she's cooked. Rachel TK. It's Rachel Teak, isn't it? Your name, is it? I think it is. Anyway. Oh, that's what Lardy called her, Rachel Teak. And it says Rachel TK. Anyway, you missed opportunities to say gobshite. I should use the word more often, shouldn't I? And Elmathorn, but we'll get there. 9:49. Why does her face look so full from the cheeks when she's standing in the pic with a suitcase? Looks swollen or filtered. Or injected, possibly. But yeah, her face looks weird there, doesn't it? See, that's without filters and without lights. You see the true them, don't you? When they haven't got two kind of filters and lights on. Peg. I thought she said in previous videos that the one colour she didn't really like was green. Do you know, I can't keep up with what she likes or doesn't like, and like I said, they just say whatever suits them, don't they? Brooke, oh, she's definitely got some injectables before her trip. I think so too, and I never noticed that stuff, so if I've noticed it, there must be something going on. Vibe. She's got OCD or something. She sticks on something and obsesses for a month. Never can just be. I know, it's quite sad really, isn't it? It's like, what is it? Dimension. I'm sick of her saying dimension, and there was something else she was saying forever, and now she's stopped. Lynn, I don't think we will ever really know how she hurt her shoulder. Fake. So did she never say? She just turned up with a... God, I love a narc. She's our girl gang favourite, most delusional YouTuber. Number 2 is Jessica Braun. Her always fake fat fingernails and insisting her hair over the shoulder is our favourite after real work game. I'm lost, Chief's wife, but there's something about Jessica Braun that I can't put my finger on. But I can't do everybody. Chuck! Hello, Chuck. Quite right, dear lady. I've been deprived of a range of British cuisine. Next time I pop round, I'm going for the full English breakfast. An authentic Sunday Yorkshire pudding and my first try at a proper fish and chips. I will, however, forego the jelly deals, devilled kidneys and marmite. I'm with you there. It's like, I don't get it. I watched a thing the other day, or did I... What was it? And somebody said, what's marmite? And they said, I don't know. I think it's a something from laminate flooring or something, but it's foul. I hate marmite, and there's no way I would eat jelly deals. If it was the last food on earth, I would rather starve to death, and I've never heard of devilled kidneys, so... But yes, if you're ever over here, I will cook you a Sunday roast, if I ever get my bungalow, or a full English. And here's another one. This is Chuck. If anybody wants any info on Glenda, he's another walking encyclopedia. Hannah Roburn. Jules, you didn't pick up on that I always liked green. Remember the assumptions video? 1 Million said, I think you don't like green. And she said, yeah, that's right. I don't like green. See, I can't keep up with her, Hannah. I really can't. It's all lies. All of it. Like I've said, that's what narcs do. Whatever fits that minute that you happen to be asking them a question, they could have said all their life, I hate this or that or whatever, and guaranteed, if it suits the situation, they'll say they loved it. Brian de Diamond, she looks like the cat lady Jocelyn Wildenstein now. Her hair is Dog the Bounty Hunter. She has had more threads put in her face than they are Oh! Is that what it is? And they are pulling near the eyes. See, I don't know. I don't know about all these things because I'm stuck in a room. And I'm in the UK. So, I don't know about procedures and what have you. But that's all the comments. Thank you all very much for commenting. And I will catch you in the next one.